Hi, my name is Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am going to show you all of my crochet essentials. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we can just get right into it. So first are the essentials that every crocheter needs. First is a hook. This is my favorite hook. As you can tell, it's been through a lot. It is also my cat's favorite chew toy. This is a 4.5mm hook. This has been my favorite since I've started crocheting. It's just kind of my go-to. This hook came from a set I bought on Amazon a couple of years ago. It was about $14 and it came with all of this great stuff. I'm personally not trying to support Amazon right now with the boycott going on, but if you choose to go there, that's up to you. So I will show you this set. It was the Yarnus brand. It came in this little carrier and it came with hook sizes from 2mm to I believe 9 or 10. And also what came in it are these little snips, which I love to just, snip off the ends of yarn. And it came with some darning needles for weaving in your ends. Another essential for me is stitch markers. If you have bobby pins, I hear those work as well. I have a buzz cut, so I don't happen to have any of those laying around. This all came in the set together for $14. I have all those hook sizes, a bunch of stitch markers, the snips, and the tapestry needles, and it has lasted me a couple of years. Even this bitten up hook works perfectly. I love it, so I will use it until it is literally falling apart. If you're thinking about trying crochet and you're not quite sure if it's going to be for you or if you're going to stick with it or not, and you don't need a whole hook set, just get one. If you're making wearables, I would suggest anything from 4mm to 5, 4, 4.5, or 5. Those are what I use the most with weight for acrylic yarns. Next is a tape measure. This, I don't even remember where I got this one. It's a Singer one, so it just, retractable, which is nice. If you make wearables, you will need this. If you just do amigurumi, you probably won't. But this I use all the time for pattern writing and taking measurements, stuff like that. Now let's move on to some items I love but are not super essential for starting out. Both of these next items were gifted to me. This is not sponsored. I do not have to talk about it. I just happen to love them and would like to share. So first is this yarn holder by Spring Fantasy. I got the pink with the heart. Isn't that so cute? So here's, if you're unsure how it works, if you have a cake of yarn or yarn that you can't center pull, you can put it on here like this and leave it on your tabletop and just pull it like that and it'll spin. This has been so helpful for me. If you have been crocheting for a while and this is an issue you're running into of sometimes you can't get a center pull and it's just annoying having to untangle the yarn all the time, I would recommend one of these. And everything will be linked below, by the way. Next essential is a yarn winder. I have two to show you. The first one was gifted to me. This is an electric yarn winder from Kato. If you would like to purchase this through my TikTok showcase, I will make a small commission. But again, this is not sponsored. I do not have to be sharing this. This has been a game changer. I have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I am looking to make my life easier in any way I can, and cranking a handheld yarn winder is not easy for me anymore. So this is amazing. You literally just turn the knob, you set it all up, you turn the knob, and it will wind your yarn for you. Now, the electric one is definitely much pricier, but I have also tried a handheld one and they work just as well, but as I said, you have to crank it like this the whole time, which for me, I just don't want to spend hours doing anymore. But it is a much cheaper option. I got this one on Amazon as well. If you're like, Sam, I buy my yarn like this, why would I need to unwind it and wind it back up? That's a good question. I personally like to center pull my yarns. This one, it's sticking out, that's great. Sometimes that is not the case and it gets really tangled and messy. So I will choose to cake up my yarn like this. And this way I can put it on my yarn holder like this and it's much easier to work with. And also for storage purposes, I just love the look of a yarn cake. I definitely do not do this to all of my yarn. Like this, I'm not gonna cake this up unless I use half of it and then there's half left. I will cake up the remaining. But when it comes like this, I will just use it how it is. I guess while I'm holding it, I might as well mention my favorite acrylic yarn, which we are about to lose forever. Probably, I guess since Joann is closing, I assume Big Twist yarn will be going with it. But yeah, if you've never tried Big Twist yarn and your Joann is still open and there's any near you, maybe give it a try. I don't know, maybe not, because then you might fall in love with it and not be able to get it anymore. Yeah, that is my favorite yarn though. If you have any acrylic yarn recommendations to replace the Big Twist, please let me know. So those were my crochet essentials. It's not a whole lot. You really don't need a whole lot to crochet, and I feel like that's, you know, with overconsumption and everything, a lot of stuff is pushed at us, but really you only need the basics. The yarn holder and the yarn winder are extras if you love crochet and are doing it for a while and think it would help you. But really you just need, the hook, the yarn, a tapestry needle, and some scissors, really, and stitch markers are helpful. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I'll see you in the next one.